Today we're going to do a photograph of Jorge Campos to be used as a standee. The client wants a stretched out view of him reaching for the soccer ball. They tried to do it with him jumping into a mat in the past and it didn't work out well. So my idea was to suspend him so that he can be in place and be able to reach for the ball and give you that kind of action pose in a much more controlled environment. Adam's testing the harness just to make sure it works. If we're going to suspend someone using cable, these are the things that we're going to need. We're going to need a cable, 1/4-inch cable. We're going to need crimps. We're going to need a thimble, quick links, a carabiner, and a shackle. The benefits of suspending someone versus jumping is that you have complete control of their position. You work on body language, body position. This standee had other copy on the standee, so we had to leave room for that copy, so it really wasn't a random event. It needed to be in a very specific position. We built our rig and tested it yesterday using Adam. Now today we're going to use Rod as our stand-in as we begin setting our lighting. The first light we put up is a strip box on the camera left side. This light provides a rim on his left. Now let's put a strip box up on the camera right side. These two lights together really give us a nice rim on his body, camera right and left. It's made to kind of feel like stadium lights, kind of get a hard light right and left. This harness comes from a special effects house here in Los Angeles, but the reality is you can do the same thing with a climbing harness from any sporting goods store. Now for the frontal light on our Talent, I added a beauty dish. I usually start out with just a beauty dish, then I go to a grid, and if I just feel like it's still too harsh, I put a sock on it. Once our beauty dish is in place, I really felt like we needed a little more rim from behind, so we added a small strip box overhead that would rim him from behind. Kind of added a nice light to his hair. We needed a fill light, so we put a large octotone behind the camera, which gave us a soft fill. At this point, I stepped back and looked at the entire image. We put Jorge Campos in place, but his legs were a little dark, so I added a medium softbox down low and flagged it so it would stay off from his body and upper body and wouldn't light his face. Now we've got to retouch out the wires and the mat on the floor, and at that point we have a finished image. We're going to bring the harness down now. It's been a great day shooting Jorge Campos here. Things are actually, it sounds like the guys are starting to get things down, so we're going to move ahead now and clean it all up.
Subscribe to the Slanted Lens YouTube channel.